Welcome to stalker, to the heart and soul of scientific progress. The head of stalker is a brilliant scientist. The middle of the most prominent physicists are working on extraordinary discoveries with respect to the world. Welcome to the future of humanity.
Loud and clear. Over.
I hope you have the archive. Haul ass to the helicopter pad. We're evacuating and we can't wait much longer. Dolan's condition is critical.
anyone here? Chill, boys.
that loud noise, huh? Did you hear that? I think it's the zone. It's hammering nails. In your coffin. What? You don't like it? Well, this is just the beginning. This is Slackheap. Noontide is storming in here like crazy. Definitely headed for the Dugan. We need immediate extraction. I repeat, we need a chopper in here now. We can't hold them off. I've already got a dozen heavy... Sniper, 2 o'clock. Open fire. Keep that fucker pinned down. Don't let him get his head up. be alright. It is home now, brothers. The power is going to dissipate. This one, focus. Strider knows what he's doing. If we all what we can, everything will turn just the way it is. I know it. You should have it too. We'll be back soon. Everything's gonna be alright. Listen up, guys. There's something going on over at the Sphere. Gunfire and shit. Don't want to freak anyone out, but they mentioned the list. Here's the plan. Those with enough zone experience, meet me at the bar. We'll figure out how to defend Silesia if they decide to pay us a visit. No greenhorns for now. Stay put and don't try to be a hero. If you're scared, Warlock's got something to calm your nerves. Perimeter! The Sphere is under attack. I repeat, we've got contact and need
Reinforcements! There's a shitload of them!
shitloads of what Sphere? Stalkers? Noontide! They breached our defenses already. Fuck! Suhin is leading them. Sphere, please repeat. What's the status of your commander? Sphere, do you read? Over.
Brothers, I'm throwing a grenade! Gone.
Is anyone still breathing in this fucking zone? This is Solder. The Sphere. The place is fucked. Those noon assholes killed everybody. Anybody listening? Come in! If the bastards catch me, they'll do me in too.
Something's wrong.
No one is...
Colonel says you're looking for the source of the signal that launched the monolith program. Made any progress?
Yeah, I found the emitter.
Great. Get it over to the chemical plant. We're waiting for you. This is the gaffer. Monolith is at Silesia. We can't hold them back on our own. We need all the help we can get. Stalkers, step up. Our forces are stretched thin, and the fanatics are still advancing. Damn it! Can anybody hear me?
Halt! My orders are not to let anyone through.
I take it you killed those stalkers, huh? The Ward would be proud to have a defender like you.
Don't push your luck, Loner. Get out of here. I don't feel like wasting any more bullets today.
Then don't. What are you guarding here anyway? Dead bodies? Where's your squad? Did they leave you behind?
I'm holding this post alone. Man's gone silent. Got orders to... Ah, fuck. Screw it. If you got any vodka, Stalker, hand it over. So, you got any vodka?
Here you go.
Thanks. I need to clear my head after this whole mess.
Let's start at the beginning. What went down here?
After the commotion over at Circa, we got a call from Korshunov. He dispatched my squad to the Dugas, while I got orders to stay put and stop anyone from passing through. I was holding this position when I saw these loners coming at me screaming for help. I fired a warning shot, but they just kept running. I figured it was a ploy to seize the checkpoint, so I fired a burst at their legs, and they went down.
And then you finished them off.
No! Some other stalkers showed up after them. They started shooting and I took cover. They threw grenades at me and then I got knocked out. When I came to, the wounded stalkers were already dead. You're a loner too, right? What the hell's going on here?
Monolith is back. They're the ones who attacked you and finished off those stalkers.
Crap. Sounds like those guys got killed because of me. Thanks for filling me in, Stalker. Once I recover, I'll head back to my group.
Stalkers, this is the end of Silesia. Do not come here. The only thing you'll find here is death. I repeat, Silesia is gone.
injected half a meg into that fucker.
Put the equipment on the table. I'll make sure it gets to the Colonel. He'll contact you when he's available. In the meantime, stop by our technician. He'll give you some gear to make sure you look the part.
Come here, Skiff. The Colonel ordered me to kit you out. Hope the sizes are right. Here, take this. This gear's top-notch, just like the Colonel requested. I've made a few extra enhancements too, based on our combat experience. You stalkers are all about showing off. You think the whole zone needs to see how geared up you are. Yeah, real soldier. You've got it all wrong. You're the weapon, not your gun. I can take care of your gun, sure. But remember, a good gun isn't enough. You gotta know how to use it. The usual? Good as new? Even better? Take care of yourself. The rest, we can fix.
Skiff, come on in.
First Icarus, and now this? I didn't sign up for this shit, bro.
Looks like we're in for a rough ride. I heard you call the remote squads back to base. Something big's about to go down.
Fucking hell.
The programming of Noontiders and other ex-monolithians. But their psi immunity has been compromised ever since Project X. I can't yet say how dangerous it is for regular people.
But it is safe to say you're a fucking failure, darling. Well, I guess it runs in the family. Remind me, why did you save this little sack of shit from X11? And you really think all this technobabble is gonna save your ass now? I should have kicked Dalin's bullshit out of you a long time ago!
So you want me to dump it down for you? Fine. Here. See this mesh? The emitter is like the Duga, but in miniature. The Duga can be used to amplify psi radiation. It's powerful enough to transmit another signal and destroy the psi immunity of everything and everyone in the zone.
What? Some kind of brain scorcher?
In theory, yes. Only 10 times as powerful. That's just a rough estimate, of course.
Son of a bitch. You just want to do another experiment, don't you? Here we go again with your daddy issues. He can't stand to live in his father's shadow. Poor boy. Well, your old man also went to great lengths and ended up betraying the board and destroying everything. Oh, he was really pleased with himself, until he got shot. You were hired to fix the problems on this project, but now the Institute lies in ruins and my men are dead! What are you gonna fuck up next, Dalin?
But I succeeded.
The doctor is right, Colonel. He did succeed. The Alpha artifact has been found. Project X's network is restored and functioning. The Institute's mission has been accomplished. We may have underestimated Strider, but that's not Dalin's fault. Something else is going on here. Something we don't know about yet. But I'm sure the Ward is perfectly capable of dealing with these issues. Everyone needs to be on top of their game right now. Our goal is within reach.
Permission to raise spirits?
You heard everything, Skiff. Now let's not waste any more time.
Wait, Colonel. Skiff, the flash drive from the Circa archives. Do you have it?
Yes.
I hope that's the end of it, darling. Let's get down to business.
So, how are you planning to take the Dugas?
This time, I'm going to harness the full power of the ward. My vanguard is already scouting the area. But you belong with the main force. Captain Senkevich will brief you on the details when you get to your position.
Permission to raise spirits? The soldier ad.
If there's anything that should be available to everyone in the zone, it's healthcare. The Colonel might think stalkers self-heal, but physiology tends to disagree. Besides, it's pretty fascinating to treat folks like you. You tend to venture into places the wards would never set foot in. Anything the ward has, you can have too. Just try not to get shot.
Get them all together and do some recon. Might make a little difference, at least. Here's a good one.
The zone has a challenge for everyone, even someone like me here in the kitchen. I mean, before I joined the ward, I used to work with caviar and lobsters. It's almost impossible to mess that stuff up. Now all I've got is army rations. Turning this stuff into something that resembles a decent meal is harder than turning water into wine. Take a look around and pick what you want. Nothing fancy, but I got everything you need in the zone.
Some home based shit. Fucking hilarious.
Thank you. Come again.
Hello there. I'm Captain Senkevich, the commanding officer of the Icarus garrison. Or what's left of it. I'm currently in charge of the assault operation.
So what happened to Icarus?
Icarus. The zone swallowed it up, just as it has so many of my men. But let's not talk about that now.
What's our mission?
Our main mission is to divert the Monolithians' attention at the checkpoint, allowing for a safe landing. After that, the main forces will join the battle. Tachenko and his men will take down the sniper in the tower. That will be our signal to start the operation. Any questions?
I got it. Let's go.
That's the spirit. Here's the gear you'll need for the mission. Give me a heads up when you're good to go.
told you something big was about to go down. This is our chance to get back at the monolith.
And we're balls deep in this something.
I can't
big.
help but wonder.
This is the one I had in
What if
mind
this
when I
crap,
joined up.
you know,
Yeah,
the
come
signal
on.
or whatever,
Don't you want to
spreads
get
throughout the
even for
entire
boys
zone?
lost at Circa?
Or even worse, makes its way to the
That's what I'm
mainland?
talking about.
Tough to wrap your head
Those
around.
sons of bitches are about
But it
to
makes
find
all
out
those
who they're
cataclysms
messing with.
look like a walk in the park. And that's precisely why we're here, to make sure that doesn't happen.
Wake up, soldier. It's time. fingers? Is it true? Did you witness this firsthand? And why has the Colonel gone silent?
I think Korsunov's dead. Lots of others, too. And yes, I saw Faust's doubles with my own eyes.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I'll look for any records regarding the incident with Faust in the Circa archives. But that alone might not suffice. I'm going to need your assistance. Get to STC Malachite. There might be someone there who's heard about a phenomenon like this. We need all the information we can get. I'll reach out to you if I find anything substantial on my end. Well, there was hardly anything useful in our archives. Just a reference to research on so-called phantoms within a specific range of radiation. I suggest you speak with Professor Ozersky, the head of Malachite. He's known for his forays into pseudoscience, but he's been studying the zone for a long time. He might have some insights. And Skiff, make sure you don't leave without getting some answers from him.
Freeze! This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
I might be new around here, but I've been in the zone long enough to know that coupons are usually as good as a permit.
Keep it down! You want Ozersky to hear us? All right, I can tell you're not exactly a newbie. Hand me your permit and come on in.
In the case of an unsuccessful experiment, I strongly advise seeking immediate medical attention. Our doctor services are available at any time.
Concentrate. They won't leave me alone. No time to myself, even in the exclusion.
And welcome. Take it easy on the drinks. Did you hear what they did to Ozersky? Don't lay your guard down. The Malachite we knew is done and dusted, loner. How may I help you? It's all good. I've sampled everything myself. I'll see you again.
Another stalker? What can I do for you? Good luck in wherever you're going. Another field trip? Look, at least let me... Wait, you're not one of them scientists. Whew. Listen, buddy, if you need to go places, I can help you out. But we gotta stop and take a break along the way, alright? These eggheads have been up my ass all around the clock. Take me here, set my equipment up there. Man, I should have stuck to the swamps. Where are we going this time?
I'm telling you, don't borrow from her. But if you get in trouble with loan sharks, Miss Galena can make sure to get your ass out.
Well, asking her is kind of scary.
You guys are hysterical.
I play cards, I can count on luck.
Two stalkers are...
If I lose, that's on me. I could always figure something out. But the zone is a whole different story. You won't be gambling with Sultan, you're gambling with your own life. Risking death, not debt. So don't worry. Once I step outside the Sultan's, I keep my wits about me. I owe too many folks already. Don't want to be in the zone's debt, too. The zone always deals marked cards, but I'm no slouch at cheating either. The more you pay, the faster we'll get there.
Man, this sucks. No loot, no profits. We're gonna starve here.
Well, off you go. The zone.
Professor Ozersky says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And in science, order is paramount. That's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay you next time. You pay, you get your goods, not the other way around. Is that understood? Good. Here's what we've got. Here's what we've got.
It's unusual to find a scientist behind a counter, rather than in a lab.
What's so unusual about it? I've got a degree in math. That's why Professor Ozersky assigned me to this post. STC Malachite is like a tumultuous ocean of scientific chaos. But I'm still trying to make a stand against it, even from here. For instance, nobody seems to care that neither Blizzard nor Lefty ever came back from their expeditions. By the way, do you think you could assist me with, helping them?
When does a mutant have fallen?
Maybe I can help, but I need to know more.
Some might see me as a soulless bureaucrat, but I genuinely care about missing people. Even if they went missing for the sake of science. First, there's Blizzard. He's a stalker who's been part of our team for a long time. He went to collect bone samples from bloodsucker victims, and we haven't heard from him since. I'm concerned. Second, Lefty and his group went to take Psi radiation measurements. Shortly afterwards, he sent word they were in trouble. And then, they went dark.
Do you know where I can find Blizzard?
I believe he ventured to the outskirts of the industrial zone. It's a swampy area, a favored habitat for bloodsuckers. I warned him not to go alone, but he was always a bit stubborn.
Where exactly was Lefty headed?
The Yantar area. We had an urgent need to measure the Psi radiation there so we could try to understand it. Some individuals, such as Professor Ozersky, believe that Lefty's group can handle it on their own. But what if they can't? Especially given that I'm the one who sent them to take those measurements. If you find them, but they're already beyond help, try to retrieve the Psi radiation data. It's of the utmost importance.
Fine. I'll do my best.
Excellent. I have forwarded the coordinates to your PDA. I'll be waiting for the good news. Or, well, any news at all.
They've just walked into a bloodsucker nest. Now I know for sure we're screwed.
That's so funny, I forgot
During
to laugh.
bureaucracy, what kind of paper do you want?
Professor Ozerski said it's a promising experiment.
Equipment allocation. I do. Papers,
An unsuccessful experiment. I strongly advise seeking immediate medical attention. Our doctor services are available at any time.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozerski, the director of STC Malachite. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by Psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older Psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
Malachite doesn't have any files on this research, but I know of a place where you might be able to find them. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
2 things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
Howdy, eggheads. Care to tell me where Ozerski is?
Young man, I'd like to ask.
Nah, don't bother. Just get Ozerski for us, alright?
Tell him we've got an appointment.
Raspy, we're on our way. Give me a sit rep. Raspy, come in!
Thank you for establishing a secure connection. I was able to retrieve the information you requested. The Controller Project was responsible for the creation of phantoms as part of its research into induced illusions. However, all related data is highly classified and never went public. Fortunately, we have a list of the scientists involved in the project. If any of them are alive and in the zone, you may be able to get your information straight from the horse's mouth, as it were.
Do you know anyone on that list?
Regrettably, no. But I know someone who could assist you. Richter. He used to be a guide, but now his work mostly revolves around finding people. He's just the man you need.
Do you know where I can find Richter?
When he's not busy with his clients, he usually frequents the 100 Rods bar in Rostock. Try looking for him there. You can ask our guide. He'll help you find your way there.
Why does he always want to play the fucking scouts? Strelok warned us against going in alone. Once he gets back, we're gonna remind him about how the customer's always right.
Here's the Polovin. No clinking glasses on this one.
You want to chat?
He seemed like a decent dude. Who just
I need to find some people.
And then he glanced at his
Ozersky mentioned you might be able to help me with that.
You're making some friends, I see. Ozersky is a man with the heart of gold. When he's not being pain in the ass, anyway.
You seem pretty popular yourself. Are you some kind of recruiter? Bringing folks to Strider? Mingling with scientists, cozying up to Scar. And you keep popping up wherever I go, too.
Must be the zone's will. Nah, there's a plenty of recruiters here without me. By the way, there's that stalker who showed up after the signal, Strelok. Ever heard of him? He's a legend around here. I hear he's putting together a new crew. He doesn't like what's going on in the zone and he wants to shake things up.
What's Strelok up to? What's his plan?
That's something you gotta ask the man himself. And if he doesn't trust you enough, you'll never find out. Strelok is the type who keeps his plans to himself.
What happened to his old crew?
I could tell you they found lots of rare artifacts, left for the mainland, and lived happily ever after. But in reality, not everyone made it back from their trip to the monolith.
How can I find this Strelok guy?
Nah. I might have said too much already. Either the zone's gonna help you, or Strelok will find you himself. But I don't think you two would hit it off right now. He wouldn't appreciate you being chummy with the ward and trying to make the zone disappear. He doesn't trust or cooperate with anyone. Can you really blame him?
You're asking the wrong guy. I found folks I could team up with. I wouldn't last long without them. Speaking of which, do you know anyone on this list?
I know one of them, Dvupalov. He's a real grump when he's sober, which, thankfully, isn't often. He's usually holed up in his old hideout and doesn't entertain visitors. If you want to talk to him, you'll need to bring him a collar from a mutant. He used to do some research with the collars, and now he just collects them. Talk about sentimental.
Can you take me to a place where I can hunt some mutants in collars?
You know I don't guide anymore. Not after I got Joker and Barch killed. I don't want anyone else to trust me and end up getting hurt.
Remember when you led me out of those anomalies when we first met? You saved my life that time. Let's try it again.
I hadn't looked at it that way before. Alright. Let's give it a shot. I just hope neither of us regrets it.
Son of a bitch!
Somewhere.
I heard you did it. Drop by and I'll tell you where to find Dvupalov.
Looks like you made it and got the collar. So you're good to go to Dvupalov. I've tagged the location of his hideout for you. You should be able to get there just fine. If he asks you for a password, just say the leash.
Your bad luck seems to be over. Are you gonna guide people again?
We'll see about that. It's too risky to rely on a single success. Even if I don't hurt anyone, I'm still a long way from becoming a true guide.
Is there anything else I need to know?
Collars aside, Dvupalov's only been working on one project lately. Vodka. Making it and drinking it. If he offers you a drink, don't turn it down, or you won't get any business done. But don't try to outdrink him either, or you might find yourself beyond medical help.
Come and get me out!
The leash.
Come on in. And don't drag your feet. If you only got one, don't expect a big payout. Hand it over. You're new around here, aren't you? Or have I just forgotten you? I had an assistant I'll never forget. Nightingale. He was a delight to work with and a great drinking buddy. It's a shame he's gone. Think you can fill his shoes?
I wasn't planning to. I'm here about...
I know what you're here about. The first ones in the house. But we'll enjoy it right here on the spot. You can fetch the bottle from my lab. It's just down the hall. What the hell are you doing? No snacks till the third shot. You ruined the experience. I'm starting to sober up. And when I'm sober, I tend to do things I regret later. Might just as well tell you to fuck off. Go get that vodka, stalker, and then we can chat. You couldn't find it. Bottles tend to vanish into thin air around here. Must be yet another one that will go. Come on, I have got a spare one. All right. Let's sample the goods. Let's have one. And then we can talk about what, where, and how much. Here's to the start of our partnership.
All right. Here's to our partnership.
Not even a flinch, huh? That sort of bravado is gonna impress me. When you're drinking, you've gotta put your heart into it. So, where are we? How about another one?
Let's toss another one back.
You're definitely not a grad student. That's a good thing. About those scholars. Leave them out next time. The shop's closed. What's the point of stocking up on collars if I don't have a leash? It was a promising project, sure. But it's time to bid it farewell. Bottoms up, stalker.
Okay. Bottoms up, Professor.
I see you're a man of ambition. Great aspirations, I'd even say. I'll drink in me for one. That's what I like about you. Maybe I'd like Sherba too if he could drink like a man. But he just comes in, asks questions and fumbles around. What am I supposed to talk to someone like that about, Let's take you for instance. What do you want to talk about?
How do you destroy phantoms and defeat someone who can create induced illusions?
Seen double, eh? You probably just had some bad vodka. Try some of mine. It's good for more than just keeping radiation at bay.
When I saw the man who created those phantoms, I was stone cold sober.
Ha ha ha, and I was stone cold sober when I saw evidence that it was impossible. But who am I to forbid you from living in a world of illusions? If you're really so eager, drag your ass to X5. That's where the whole three-ring circus used to be. Try to find a blueprint for the suppressor. It's out to help you. I'm all out of vodka anyway. Come on. I'll give you the key card for the lab. The colors were a crude instrument. The suppressors, on the other hand, they were designed to dampen abilities of a fine nature. Now, where did I put it? Hold on. Let me give you the key to the X5 first. No, that's just some junk. Ah, look, a pickle. I'll save it for later. Fuck, where are you off to? The artifact just popped out of the still! Grab me, stalker! Why, you're light on your feet, stalker. You can hang on to this one. You've earned it. You went after the artifact like a bullet from a gun. Seems like I gave the keycard for X5 to Sherpa after all. That's why I hate teetotalers. The bastard must have caught me in a good mood. Anyway, if you want the suppressor, you need to talk to that boring grad student yourself. He's over in Nagroprom, staying close to X5. And now for the fourth shots, the happiest of them all.
I ask you to vacate the premises. I'm occupying it and there's nothing here to take.
Calm down, Sherba. Vupalov sent me.
is the professor doing okay? He didn't succumb to intoxication from that poison of his, did he? Its alcohol by volume is nearing pure ethanol, not to mention the anomalous component. What a fall from grace. A great scientist resorting to making vodka.
Dvupalov sent me to get the key card for X5. I'm looking for the Phantom Suppressor.
It took Dvupalov a whole 6 months just to remember my name while I served him food every day. And now he tells you about the card right away? Did you drink with him or something?
It's tough to avoid having a drink with him.
That stuff is pure poison! Alright, I'll give you the card. It's too risky for me in there anyway. But you've got to promise me that you'll search X5 for any papers related to the Controller project and bring them back to me.
Tell me what you know about the Controller project.
The Controller project did involve some research on phantoms, but its main objective was to develop specimens modified with both biological and technological enhancements. Unlike their mutant predecessors, which were impossible to keep in their cages, these were meant to be trained as soldiers to protect Project X personnel. Can you imagine? Not even Circa is attempting anything like that nowadays. They haven't even managed to create a single new specimen.
Since I'm headed to X5, tell me about the lab.
Until recently, no one even knew it existed. The research there was classified, and the lab had been mothballed for quite some time. Then Duty did some cleanup with heavy explosives there, and found hidden levels beneath Agroprom. I used certain informal channels to reach out to the professor. That's how I found out it was an old mutant research lab. I can't even begin to fathom what's going on in there right now.
Hand me that key card, and I'll see what I can do about your papers.
Alright. It's not like I've got much of a choice. But keep those papers in mind, Stalker. You'll need to head all the way down, but if you're willing to do the job, I'll make it worth your while. I'll go check on the professor in the meantime. Seems like every time I look away, he's got a new drinking buddy.